In this spooky episode, I'm touring a spooky forest and building a spooky mansion.
Well, hello, all of you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. My name is Vid, and welcome back to another very exciting episode on the IgnitorSMP server. It has been a little while since I've been on this server. I've been spending a little bit of time over on Minion's server, NSG Network, doing a couple live streams from there, but I'm back, and spooky season is upon us. Yes, it's almost Halloween. I mean, yeah, I know at the time of recording it's August, and probably when this video posts it's going to be early September, but hey, October is coming very, very soon, and so we need to get over to the Halloween district. I have been told that there is a tunnel full of pumpkins in this direction, south, and that's what I'm looking for. That looks like a pumpkin to me, and I see more pumpkins in this direction. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. Okay, let's fly and see where these pumpkins take us. Ooh, looks like we've got a little bit of a spooky forest thing happening here. Okay. The villager who has clearly wandered out of the portal. Ooh, we've got some skeleton horses all tied up. Some pumpkins. Spawn is that way. Yes, it is. Ooh, I like the little arrow things. And into the portal. And we've got ourselves a beautiful pale garden, pale oak forest, whatever you call these things now, right outside of a village, a scary nighttime village. And unless I am mistaken here, if we head up this way into the spooky, scary, dark forest. There's gonna be creakings, yep. Okay. Get out. No, land, over here. You guys are not allowed to come out of the pale forest. Wait, are you allowed to come out of the pale forest? Whoa. How far can you guys come? Oh, I can't come any further than that. Alright, well that's cool. And it looks like the sun has just come up. I was hoping to get the creaking despawning on camera, but it happened like just a fraction of a second before I turned around. Anyway, creaking's gone, the sun is coming up, and now is the perfect time to check out this dark forest. Okay, so let's try again. We wander into the scary dark forest. Not as scary as it is at night. But look, we have signs. Solo, ooh, scary. And let's see, is there any more? Oh, there's a crafting table up there. Oh, and another sign. Any more signs? What does this one say? Claimed by envy. Ooh, scary. Yes, in case you hadn't figured it out, we are going to be building a Halloween town / cemetery / scary place inside this pale oak forest. And I have the task of building the gate, because as you know, as you may not know, the sky turns like a really funky color when you go into this pale garden. I thought it'd be really cool to have a gate that kind of separates. Yeah, see, when you come out here, like it's all happy, but then when you back up, ooh, it gets scary. So right around here, we're gonna put ourselves a big cemetery gate, and I've already designed a little something in creative, and so I'm gonna build it right now. So without further ado, let's hit that time lapse. Time lapse, and as the moon comes up, take a look at this fantastic gate that we've created. Now, I have to be 100% honest with you. The last time I was on this server and built this gate, that was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I built the gate and then I moved on to doing other things. And it's been a while. It's now like mid-September. And I want to have this video out this week. So I've got to get myself in gear. But let me show you how things have progressed. Let's take a walk into the scary pale forest, pale garden, pale oak, whatever this is called, and take a look at this path. I created this path with these spooky stairs and everything that goes all the way up. A little bit easier to walk now. Oh, look at this. Remember when this used to be just a sign that said solo, and now there's a house here, a creepy, spooky little mansion. But that's not all. Take a look as we move on. There is more signage. Dippy, looks like Dippy's got an area blocked off in wool that she's going to be building in this area. This used to be marked off by Envy Neatvries, and she's got her own little spooky mansion. I'm just going to take a quick peek inside here. Oh, okay. No, not going to do too much. Too many spoilers. Let's keep looking. Oh, look through the creepy forest. There's all kinds of weird things. The eye blossom flowers and everything. This is beautiful. By the way, I'm playing with Fulbright on. This is what the place actually looks like. Maybe just for the ambiance, I should do this in this spooky night. And then the trail turns a little bit to the side here. Oh, look at this. We've got another plot. Got another plot without anything on it yet, but there is a plot here. Check it out. Claimed by VidMC. Yes, that is right. I have built up this little area here. Terraformed the area all up. Well, at least to this level. I left a big hole here because I'm going to be building a big, scary, spooky mansion right here, just like the rest of the gang has been doing, building little scary mansions. And I needed a nice little solid plinth to put my spooky, scary mansion on. I'm not going down there. There's probably creakings down there. This area up here is relatively safe from creakings because I think most, if not all, of the creaking hearts have been found and removed from this creaking forest. So it's now a spooky, scary forest, but there's no creakings in it. In fact, the interesting thing about these is I believe there's no other mobs in here. No, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I'm completely wrong. A lot of the lighting has been hidden as well. So you see a few torches here and there. But I think when we finish this place up, what we're going to do is do a pass and maybe move some of the torches behind trees and under carpets and stuff so that there's still enough light to keep this area lit up and not spawning mobs, but also that there aren't, torches just everywhere. Unless blue torches. The blue torches are actually kind of nice. Oh, and maybe some green torches too? Question mark? Depends when the next update comes out, because the copper torches are going to be cool. You might be asking yourself, why? What are you talking about? What are you guys building in this forest for? What is this for? Well, we had this kind of cool little idea, kind of like we did with the Christmas village back last Christmas, where everybody would kind of contribute, or everybody who wants to contribute anyway, is going to come and build a little house or mansion or something along this path. And then we're going to have like a little day where we do trick-or-treating. We're going to go from house to house, and we're going to get whatever is delivered to us at each house. We don't know whether that's going to be candy, or whether it's going to be scares, or whether it's going to be death. Who knows? It could be anything. To be honest, I haven't even decided what I'm going to put in my mansion yet. I have designed the mansion, just kind of the outside. Well, by designed, I should say I picked the mansion. It might look familiar to you if you are a fan of Ignitor, but before I build, I really need to collect some materials. So let's go do a little bit of material gathering. Back over at my base now, and let's get our material list. You can see in the bottom right corner all of the things that I'm going to need. These things usually start by grabbing at least one shulker box. I might grab two. I have a feeling one is going to be enough because this material list is not very big. But I'm going to drop these shulker boxes here and then start going through it. So you can see, first thing on my list is deep slate tiles. I need 880. That's 13 stacks and 48. I have cobbled deep slate right here. So this should be easy. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks. And then I need another 48. So there it is, 13 stacks, 48. And I can come over to my little, whatever this thing's called, stone cutter. Yeah. And then we'll grab deep slate bricks. No, deep slate. Oh, deep slate tiles is probably here. Yes. Deep slate tiles, just like that. So I basically just have to go through and do all of the deep slate tiles.
Relic Runner is ready.
Relic Runner's ready.
Who's next?
I wish you could do this shift thing that you can with, with the other things. But you can't. Wait, can you make these? You can probably make these, right? Polished deep slate. No, you can't. All right, I'm going to hammer through this list, and if I come up with anything crazy, I'll come back and tell you. And I'm just about done. I mean, I know that list on the side looks pretty full, but that's because I put everything into the shulker boxes. But check this out. Remember I said it would fit in one box? Well, yeah, it didn't. It's more like 2 boxes. And this is the cool thing about Lightmatica. When I pick up these boxes, it'll just clear all the things on those lists that are in the shulker boxes. So you can see I still need 7 stacks and 24 cyan terracotta and 171, that's 2 stacks and 43 oak leaves. I don't have any of those things. In fact, well, if I look at my terracotta chest, I only have 63, so less than 1 stack of cyan terracotta. I have some extra terracotta, so I might be able to mine this and then actually dye some stuff. The oak leaves, I don't have any. For some reason, I don't collect any of those things, so I think I'm definitely going to have to collect oak leaves at some point. But I am going to give a try to... Wait, sorry, I was in spooky mode. Go back to spooky mode. I'm going to go over to the shopping district and see if I can find the terracotta shop, which I believe is this one right here. Welcome to the terracotta thingamabob shop of stuffs. Perfect. GGJ runs the terracotta shop of stuffs, and this is what I need. Cyan terracotta, 3 diamonds a stack. Good lord. I need, what do I need? I need like... well, 7 stacks approximately, and it's 3 diamonds per stack. There's 21 diamonds if he has any in stock, and he does not. He does not. How much is regular terracotta? He doesn't have that in stock either. Is there anything that's cheap? Wait, 1 stack, 3 diamonds. 1 stack, 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds a stack, 3 diamonds a stack. Yeah, all these are going to be 3 diamonds per stack, right? Is there any special deals? The first zombie killed, protecting this shop. Okay, nope. I was hoping there was a deal on at least one kind. Red, 3 diamonds per stack. If there was any deal, then I could just buy it and dye it. But unfortunately, it's all going to be expensive. Oh, come on, Jay. I just looked at every one of these chests, and they are all completely sold out. There is not a single chest. I was actually going to buy the wrong color and then dye it myself, but even that's sold out. Jay, we are going to need to have a talk about keeping your shop stocked. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, I guess I'm going to a little mining mesa, and I'm going to have to gather my own. And I found myself a little bit of a mining mesa. Well, a mesa that's kind of far away. I am, I think, 7,000 blocks away-ish. Yeah, 3,500 on the X and minus 7,000 on the Z. So yeah, I should be far enough away that no one's going to care if I remove a couple layers of terracotta here. I think I'm just going to have to go for regular terracotta. Maybe I'll take this white stuff as well. And the nice thing is, I can actually just set up a single layer beacon, because everybody forgets that you can actually, well, first you have to place the beacon right. Is it faster for me to move the beacon or faster for me to move the emeralds? Probably faster for me to move the emeralds, just like that. See, smart, smart. Everybody forgets that you can insta-mine terracotta with a haste 1 beacon. Check it out. Watch this. Just jump on down here and yep, insta-mine. So I need to collect about 7 stacks of this stuff. I'll probably collect like 8 or 9, but this is going to be so fast. And I will join you again when I am complete. And all done. That was quick. That took me all of about like 2 minutes or so. I got over 10 stacks of regular terracotta, plus I picked up a bunch of this white stuff, like 5 extra stacks or so. So now I basically just need to mine down my beacon here, take that with me, and then I can get my way all the way back home again. Or actually, no, I need to stop and get some oak leaves, don't I? Yeah. So that'll be the next step, oak leaves. And flying home, I found this cute little whatever this is, whatever biome this is. What am I in here? A forest biome. Perfect. And this will be the perfect place for me to get out my diamond hoe and then just plow through a couple leaves. I only need 3 stacks of leaves. This should take me, honestly, no time at all. And there we go. As promised, I only had to strip like, what, 3 trees, 4 trees, something like that? 3.5. So it wasn't too bad, and I'm actually going to go ahead and plant a tree here as well, just so that if anybody comes across this, it doesn't look completely horrible. I don't care that much. Okay, time to go home and make us the rest of our materials. And we're back home to our base. We have got ourselves 7 stacks of terracotta, regular terracotta in our inventory, and we are going to dye it. So I'm going to need a bunch of cyan dye. I can't remember if this is 1 for 1 or 8 for 1 or something like that. So let's start with a stack of cyan dye and see how far that gets us. Cyan terracotta. Oh, perfect. So that 56 is going to dye all of this, and hopefully, there it is, 7 stacks for 56 dye. Man, oh man, I love dyeing terracotta. That is one of the most satisfying things. So let's just put our excess cyan dye back in there. And now we have all the materials. Let's head back to the spooky forest and start our build. And we're back now in the spooky forest, and we are going to do our little build. But the reason I came over this way, in fact, I'm going to back up a little bit, is because I wanted to show you what the schematic is going to look like and what the mansion is going to look like when you are walking through the woods. We've already seen this. This is where Neatvries is building her mansion. And you can see that the woods kind of winds this way. You can start to see that blue thing in the background. That's actually the schematic. Check this out. So you can't really see it, and then boom, it kind of comes into view. Yeah, and then you still can't really see it until you come right around the corner, and there it is. And that's all the spoiler you're going to get until a few minutes from now when I finish building this thing. So without further ado, let's hit that time lapse. End of time lapse, and here it is. I have finished the mansion. Let's fly out to the front of the spooky forest so we can get a good look at this thing the way it was intended. All right, here we are once again in the spooky forest, walking past all of these spooky mansions and the spooky trees. How many times can I say spooky in this video? It's a spooky video down the spooky path. Woo! And yeah, it just starts to come into view. And there it is. There is the spooky mansion. Yes. And some of you, historians, may actually recognize this build. This build was created by Total Thomas Man. Yes, it was. All the way back in Ignitor Season 1. It appeared in a spooky dark forest just like this. And when we went inside, yeah, some weird stuff happened to our skins, and our skins got changed. And then in Season 2, Total Thomas Man recreated this build in the shopping district during our Halloween season so that he could sell upgrades to skins, skin changes. And then the following year, I should say, Neatvries took over the build in Season 2 and made it into a costume shop and also a hat shop where she was selling custom Halloween hats and things like that. But now the build is back, and this time it is going to be an epic and scary trick-or-treat house. I haven't decided what to put inside it yet. Maybe you guys can help me. If you guys have any ideas for what can go inside this spooky house, leave it in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think would be really cool to either trick or treat our fellow IgnitorSMP members. Yeah, I think this Halloween season is going to be pretty cool. But that, my friends, is where I am going to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, this intro to Halloween. And I know Halloween is still, like a few weeks away. But hey, we got to get a jump on things on the IgnitorSMP. Got to make sure that we are ready so that when the event comes around, things will happen. Cool things. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. If you liked this episode, do me a favor, click the like button. And if you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. If you want to see the other builds and the other perspectives, I guess, of the other Ignitor members, you can check out their links. They're all in the description down below, down there. If you want to see all of my videos from Season 3 all the way back to the beginning, 2 years now, almost, coming up on 2 years. Go ahead and click the playlist that's on the screen right now. That'll show you every single one of those videos. And of course, the video below that is the video that YouTube thinks you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode!